Welcome back to Project Zomboid. We've got a whole bunch of logs in the yard. We're gonna do something about that. And by do something about that, I mean put more planks up on things. It's gonna be a great time. But before we do that, we have carpentry level 3 that we're working on. And that means we need to read this book. We're also hungry. Which is another thing we can solve. Wow. No food in here. Nope. Grab something else. Let's have a... We could do a ham sandwich kind of thing. That could be fun. Needs to be sliced before it add to most recipes. Fair. Let's cook up a ham, shall we? Just one of them, though. Also grab this bread here. A little bit heavy, an entire ham. That's fair. Oven on. Ham in. Bread frozen. Going to need a knife of some description. We also have this plank on us, which is a little bit heavy. We'll worry about that in a bit. This is unfreezing. I'm gonna put this plank up with the whole building plank barricade build option here while we cook our ham. Ain't that a thought? And now we weigh slightly less. How's that for an idea? Okay. Fresh ham, cooking it up. We're gonna slice it up. Let's put the bread in the oven for a little bit. Get that unfrozen. This is a reasonable and good plan. It's defrost, but oven variety instead of like with an actual microwave or something. Or just sitting out for a while. Also an option. Look at all that food value on that. Amazing. Let's make some ham sandwiches. Fresh bread. Ish. I mean, we cooked frozen bread in the oven. It's not exactly fresh bread, but I'll take it. Okay. So recipes with ham, break glass. No, not quite. Needs to be sliced. Eat it. Drop it. Kitchen knife. Cut things up. Carve a long stick. Are we unfamiliar with the idea of slicing ham? Ham. Is that in the recipe cut things somewhere? Great. Everything with the word, everything with the letters H-A-M in it is in the system here. Required items, ham. Which of these things do you think requires ham? Which of these is ham? Spear head with duct tape. Kitchen knife sapling duct tape. Spear with kitchen knife. Slice toast bread. No. Ham. You have better knife? What knife do we have? We have a kitchen knife. Needs to be sliced. Do we need a giant, one of those giant meat slicers? Put in oven, drop, place item. Alright. Cooking, carving. Can we carve a ham? Do we not? We kinda, not really. Cooking slice ham. There's a recipe with slice ham in it. It's on the bottom of the list for some reason. Or not. Pepperoni pizza. It's in here somewhere. One thing that we can do. There it is. Slice ham. It's not at the top of the list when you search for ham. Amazing. Craft slice ham. Alright. There you go. I have 6 slices of ham. Did we lose hunger for doing that? Sure looks like it. Wild. And now we need to go into... Sliced bread is at the top of the bread option. So, there's that, I guess. Where else we could put on a sandwich here? I have a few random things in the fridge. This counts cooking? Maybe. Cooking... Almost to the next level of cooking. I think we have the cooking books. Could read those if we did. As we all know, we're making a spear. What did we do? Spear with kitchen knife. That's not what I requested. I mean, it probably is since it actually happened, but still. Limited use when one-handed. The spears are never useful. Sharpness, handle condition, head condition, damage. Now it's got even more ways to fail. Wow. Okay. Let's put that in a box. We can get another knife. It's fine. That's why it was taking so long. Because we weren't cutting bread somehow. Even though we clicked the bread option, I think. Pretty sure. Alright. Ham, bread, options, show recipes, sliced bread, craft sliced bread. There we go. Now it's slicing some bread. We have 3 slices. Bread slices, 2 bread slices, presumably. Show recipes used in make a sandwich. We could toast a bread. Okay. Bread slices can only be toasted. Ham slices, eat them, place them in the bread. Crafting recipes, sand floor. No. That's the building option. Crafting, sand, in everything, all. Cooking. Open canned food. Bread slices. We stand next to the refrigerator. Do something with that. Show crafted recipes. Bread slices is only make toast. 1 bread slices makes 1 toast. For whatever that's worth, I suppose. Pudding container, eat, drop. I would like to make a sandwich. Maybe we can only make a sandwich with toast. Bread. Recipes. What is required? Recipe name. Sand. Melt sand. No. Denim strips. Cooking. Output items. Sandwich. 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 We are unable to bread. Eat it. Anything in here we put on a sandwich? Pickle. Eat it. We can make a hot dog. Hot dog is a sandwich. Just roll it up like that. It's almost the same. Ham slices, I mean, it specifically said needs to be cut and to be sliced for things, and there's no option for ham slices. Crafting with required items, ham. Something here is a hammer. Awesome. Okay. In the recipe, smash this. Which one of these has ham in it? Which one of these bottles of something is ham? Champagne. There we go. And that is why when we search ham, this recipe comes up. Because there's champagne in it. Yep. How about a hot dog? Prepare hot dog is a thing. Needs a hot dog bun and a hot dog. Possible ingredients. Available ingredients. Hot dog bun. Can only be that. Open pack of buns. Okay. How about a hamburger? Get a hamburger bun. Pack of hamburger buns. Gets your hamburger bun. Can't search that from here. So you get the hamburger buns, but then what? This is why we don't have any cooking level books or anything, because we don't know how to cook anything. Create sandwich. Is that the top here? Really? Place items. Show. It's not in recipes. Recipes. Other things. Ridiculous. Doesn't need to be this difficult. From ham slice fresh 10. We have 6. What are you talking about? Ham sandwich fresh. Add random bits. Add ketchup, beef jerky, mustard. If we can use some seasoning on here, we could do something with it. Use up some of that for food. Add mustard. Makes us less bored. Uses up some mustard, I guess. Add random things. No. Where are we getting these other slices of ham? We have 5 slices of ham. We only had 1 slice of ham. We have are we gonna try to cut up this frozen ham? Is that what it's trying to do? Wild. Great. Another ham sandwich. I guess the bread slices does count as 2 bread slices. Okay. So it's mustard fresh. Got some ketchup too, why not? Also just increasing the other option here. What else do we want to add? Add peanut butter? Maybe not. Put a pickle in there. It's really getting exciting. Not giving us any more additional hunger for using up that pickle. But you know how it is. Let me put that other ingredients here. Ketchup is existing. So it's just kind of making this slightly happier. Oh, add honey? Maybe not. It's a good time. Sandwich and ketchup. What else would be anything here, apparently? What if we add just some crazy stuff on here? A lot of it's not actually giving us anything. Is that all the ketchup? I guess we can't put double ketchup. That's fair. We do have mustard, though. Sandwich, add honey, add mustard. Ketchup and mustard, honey ham sandwich. That makes pretty much much sense. It just makes us slightly happier. Yeah. Eat that sandwich. I'm gonna say cooking XP for that. Like 8 or something. The entire sandwich there. Still hungry. Well, this has been something. Managed to make some sandwiches. Totally our intention here. Totally what we're working for. What we're working on. Let's read this carpentry book. No reason to do any more carpentry until we read this book, since we at least found this one. Unfortunately, we don't have the Carpentry 3 book, I don't think, so... Well, that's a problem. We already checked the entire bookstore area. Could try to go find, like, a carpentry-ish place, or other places that might have some books or something. Because we're going to drop from a large bonus here. Bonus, I suppose. 5 times. on top of the 3 times. Yeah, once we get to 5, it's gonna kind of stop. Can we make anything good there? Building all these barricades. We can do some favorites. That could be something. Carpentry, wooden wall. Say levels or anything anywhere. Takes logs to make these. Kind of cutting down a lot of the logs. I'll make some planks. Here's carpentry level 2 required. Wooden wall. Make some planks. That's something. How about other stuff? Crude small wooden bookcase made of tree branches and rags. Brilliant. Looking for really just not in a good easy option anymore. No. Building outdoors rain collection barrel. I require carpentry 5 for the barrel one. We're gonna just do a rain collector crate with garbage bags. Let's use a tarp. That's an option. That's what we have. Yeah, a rain collection barrel would be potentially useful. Get some water happening. Get a couple of them. Make some other water. Figure out plumbing. That is requiring carpentry 3. Kind of getting there. Finish reading this book? You betcha. We put that in the things we've already done box. Carpentry 3, 2. Eat some more sandwich. Nope. Can I add anything else to these sandwiches? I don't think we even have any more bread either. We got stuff and things. Here's the mechanics book we're reading. Eat more of this sandwich. A hungry day of making sandwiches for the most part. Just check over to make sure we don't have carpentry 3 for later. We have carpentry 4. That's obviously not carpentry 3 though. Maintenance, tailoring, welding, animal care, carving, foraging, glassmaking, napping, and yeah. Carpentry 1 and 2 we read. Regular books, magazines, paperbacks. Could be some more books in these other boxes, maybe. Done a fairly good job at putting them in places of reasonable locations. Or at least trying to. Box of nails. Magazines. Tarp. Make something like that. Not too much in here. A couple other books. Books. Car battery charger. Magazines. Paperback. Another tarp. There's a wrench. Magazines. 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 Other gloves. Antidepressants. Paperbacks. Bunch of seeds. This is the oven. No books in there. So yeah. It kinda will work once we get there. And somehow our honey sandwich with our ham sandwich with honey is now stale instantaneously. What? We cooked it, froze it. The ham slices are fresh. This is gonna make us bored and unhappy. Taking out all the positives of all those other sandwiches we made. Great. What part of this was the problem? We had the frozen bread we cooked. We have this new ham. I don't know. Put away this kitchen knife too. Should hopefully have not used too much sharpness doing just cutting some ham and stuff. You never know, do you? Fill water. Alright. Claw hammer. Bandages. Okay. Oh yeah, another book we can read. It's already kind of getting late here. If we keep reading all the books, we'll have more things taken care of. Carpentry, good for the next 2 levels. Allows the building of wooden constructions. What's that? Cooking, we're not going to get much from. Mechanics, that we're currently reading. Got agriculture, if we want to plant all those seeds, I guess. First aid, and tracking. Track some stuff. Maybe some foraging, fishing. Could be useful. Electrical, maybe. We have some very, very specific crafting skills now. Glassmaking, knapping, masonry, pottery. How many pots do we really need here? Creation of day and pottery objects. Clay. Any space there? Could be. Anyways. We have eaten all the sandwiches we made. That's what we accomplished today. Brilliant. I'm not even going to finish reading this book. Barely even tired from how much staying inside we did. But it's getting late. And now it's early. It counts for something. Sleep. Yeah. Some alarm went off. One of these watches we picked up. Heard a noise there. Well, that's concerning. As long as there's no zombies around, everything should be fine. We can board up some more windows. These boards we make. Let's continue leveling carpentry. Next time. Goodbye.